Hello and welcome, fans, to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside me, Tucker McLean. Tucker, great to have you here this evening.
Yeah, it's going to be a good night of basketball. We've already seen a lot of basketball here with the ECI this afternoon. Looking forward to seeing our men's Eagles basketball team take on the Trinity Baptist College Eagles basketball team.
The Eagles so far 2-6 on the year, but facing a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, a little bit rough down the road recently. We do have a young team, a lot of transfers, still trying to figure out their role in the system. But we've already started region play, but another region game here tonight. Hopefully we can figure some things out, work our way in, and really get this system down.
Malachi Herbst with a transfer from Maranatha Baptist University, 3 games with double digits in a row. In the last one against Huntington College, 16 points and a season-high 9 rebounds. And a previous home loss against Welch College, 20 points and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, Malachi's been playing really well as of lately. Really excited to see him come out and see how he affects the game tonight, see how he establishes his presence inside and how we can work the ball into him.
Blaze Conlon, he's been in the starting lineup for a number of games here, and he has been on a tear. 12 points in the last match against Huntington, and a season high in his first start, 20 points against Trinity College of Florida.
Yeah, no, Blaze has been playing really well, especially because of coming into the lineup. Just that increased role, playing very well. Really excited to see how he comes out. Another game here in the Nest. Hopefully a bigger crowd tonight. Hopefully he can keep this scoring up.
Let's kick it over to Logan Toothman for the pregame ceremonies. But the next voice you will hear is Alvin Chapman alongside with Tucker McLean.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between TBC Eagles and your PCC Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the blessings you've given to us. Thank you for getting both teams here safely. Keep them safe on the court. Help them remember you and all that they say and they do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Trinity College, number 1, Jaquez Anderson. Number 2, Jace Spinelli. Number 5, Xavier Rose. Number 10, Ian Kennedy. And number 24, Brandon Hill. The Eagles are led by Coach Nate DeLeon. And now the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. A junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 0, Brantley Koski. A grad student from Ringo, Louisiana, number 5, Malachi Herbster. A junior from Tustin, California, number 11, Lucas Hernandez. A sophomore from Goldsboro, North Carolina, number 13, Blaze Conlon. And a sophomore from Burleson, Texas, number 50, Liam Gertz. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell, with assistant coaches Micah Conlon and Mark Getch.
Brandon Hill, as well as Blaze Conlon at center court for the tip. Brandon Hill, the sophomore from Northport, Florida. He wins it. Now in the hands of Kennedy. Back to the junior guard, Xavier Rose from Quitman, Georgia. Got Herbster, Gertz, and Conlon on the back line of a 2-3 zone. Very interesting. Coach Bell daring the Trinity Baptist Eagles to shoot it from outside. The Hill makes them pay inside. The turnaround jump shot is good for the Eagles.
Very good at working it around the outside perimeter, shifting the zone, and getting it into the paint easy. Brantley just gets blocked there on the inside as he takes it. Xavier coming the other way.
Trailing triple on the way off. There for Jaquez Anderson. Here is Pensacola. Gertz as well as Koski back. One thing I love about Gertz's game is his ability to handle the ball with his 6'6" frame.
You're definitely not going to see a lot of guys that Liam's size that can handle as well as he does, stretch the floor as well as he does, and see the floor as well as he does. He has a very multifaceted game, and it's very interesting to see just coming in here and definitely how he just spaces the floor well, plays defense well. He can play inside, he can play outside, and he can really even run the point.
Koski with the ball now and kicks it to Hernandez. Eagles now at 5 on the shot clock. Conlon has to do something with it. Conlon will drive. Jumper high arcing. Can't get the shooter's roll.
Maybe a little too patient on that. Would love to see Blaze get into that sooner, maybe drive in to the chest of the defender a little bit better. But good shot there nonetheless. Good rebound here on the other side for him too.
That was Spinelli in the corner. No good. Trinity Baptist, 2 3-point attempts. No baskets from long range. Here's Herbster. He'll work down low. Triple team. Herbster works down low. Basket good, but I believe he dragged his pivot foot as he shot that basket on the outside, rather outside of the other side of the rim.
Yeah, good work down inside. Maybe would love to see a kick out there. You know, really made that zone collapse. Let's make them pay with that, with our shooter, Lucas, in the corner.
Great drive on the baseline by Jay Spinelli. And that gives another field goal to Brandon Hill. And that is Lucas Hernandez, slow to get up there. Coming in now, number 4, Paul Stickles. He's a freshman from Woodstock, Virginia. Injuries have kind of been a crutch here for Pensacola. 3 guys out of the roster, having to go with the next man mentality for the most beginning part of this season.
Yeah, as Blaze picks up a foul there. Definitely something to really just admire with this Eagles team. Everyone just being able to step up whenever they need to. No one really at fault to blame for injuries, but these guys being able to come in, provide good minutes, especially as freshmen like Paul Stickles or Jacob Longo coming in.
Jumper no good by Anderson. Here is Stickles in transition. That is a 3 there for Liam Gertz. Can't get it to fall. Rose the rebound. The Eagles so far scoreless with 4 offensive possessions. Beautiful runner there by Xavier Rose. He goes coast to coast. Rose going from Jacksonville Beach to Pensacola. And that touch off the backboard, rather the basket, good. One-legged jumper, no good for Pensacola. That was Koski, was his second miss of the night. Rose, great pass to Kennedy. A lot of contact and a beautiful finish. And the Eagles of Trinity Baptist having their way so far, facing their second of 5 away games that they're going to have to be traveling for. They'll go to Coastal Georgia tomorrow, and they force another turnover.
Yeah, not really even a forced turnover, just unable to handle the ball. As Jason Bell calls his first time out, looks like that'll be a 30.
And just like that, our first break of the game, we will take one as well. Minutes remaining in this half of basketball, and Trinity Baptist standing very prominent. 16 minutes in. Rose will take the double screen and attack. He'll find Ian Kennedy. Kennedy will drive inside, fading jumper over Conlon, no good. The Eagles in desperate search for points here. Gertz will drive. Gertz goes behind his back, misses Rose. Koski will go corner to Stickles. Gertz will take another three-point attempt. Good. The first points of the game for Pensacola comes behind the three-point hand of Liam Gertz.
Some good unselfish play there by the Eagles of PCC, that is penetrating, kicking, driving, penetrating again. Just good job working it around, getting the exact shot we want. Maybe a few shots passed up, but best shot taken there by Liam.
That was Spinelli, who lit up the perimeter. The contested triple is good for Trinity. Koski goes to Gertz. Gertz guarded tightly there by Anderson. Lofted pass, now ball rotated to Koski. Koski to Herbster, Herbster. He will work inside, and an offensive foul placed by Spinelli as he hit the triple the previous possession ago.
Good anticipation there by Spinelli, sliding into the help, recognizing that Malachi tends to get a little tunnel vision, put his head down, gets a little out of control, and by definition, draws the charge.
All of the momentum so far is in Jacksonville with Trinity College of Florida. A jumper there now for Hill, and he's been on fire. His third field goal of the game. All coming from that same area, the painted area of the field.
Yeah, that little short post there really seemed to work in his favor.
And a turnover there by Gertz. Rose the other way, but great hands there by Liam Gertz.
Yeah, turnover, but making up for it. Love to see it from Liam.
And an obvious foul there called by the official, the near-fight official, that is. That one on Jaquez Anderson. Brandon Hill, the high man so far. He averages 4 points per contest. Has a season high 10 points against Clinton College. Conlon misses his defender. Dribble pull-up way off. Here is Spinelli. Stop and pop for Spinelli, no good, but the rebound by Hill. Hill will work on Herbster. Anderson will attack and find Spinelli. And Spinelli walks away with a traveling violation. Tucker, the Eagles, not having a whole lot of offense here, needing someone to put the ball in the basket for them to be at least competitive in this match.
Yeah, unable to find bottom of the barrel. Looks like there might be a lid on that rim. Really need to work inside and continue to drive and kick like we did when we got that three-pointer by Liam. As there's a foul there, Brantley getting to the line. But really that starts on the defensive end. Defense, really leads to offense, and that's why Trinity is playing very well so far in this game right now. Their defense, they're just out-hustling us, outworking us on the rebounds on both sides of the floor, and that's why they're getting open looks and scoring.
That is Brantley Koski missing the first free throw attempt. One of two for the line from the junior guard from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Rose guarded now by Koski. Great off-ball movement here by Trinity Baptist, but a moving screen there by number 2, Jay Spinelli. That was his second now. Coming to the contest, number 13, Diego Fernandez for the Eagles. The play call comes from Koski. Here is Stickles. Koski. Ball crossed over to Conlon. They go inside to Herbster. Ball now in the hands of Koski. Koski. Stickles. Pump fake. Floater. Good. No good actually on the shots, but a foul by the near side official. The shot good before the clock expired. Very fortunate opportunity there for Paul Stickles to get his first points of the game. Would have been very unfortunate for the Eagles to use the entirety of the clock and not walk away with points.
Yeah, good to see us get into the line, past few trips. Really excited to see Jacob Longo as he comes in, but Paul doing a good job using that pump fake, working it under, drawing the foul, getting to the line. Really what we need to put points on the board right now.
Stickles knocks down both free throws. Now, Paul Stickles and Jacob Longo, the two guards from Virginia, played in the same conference as well, the ODAX Conference. Great ball rotation now in the hands of the hot hand Hill. Fernandez a triple. Good! The first three, rather second three of the game for Trinity Baptist comes from Diego Fernandez. Chiatti also comes to the table for Trinity Baptist as they now lead by 10. Koski will attack on Rose. Longo finds Gertz. Gertz will take a triple. No good. Rebounded by Fernandez. Rose now in transition. Rose will attack. Rose goes corner to Anderson. Great rotation now in the hands of Kennedy. Kennedy will float it up over Stickles' hands. No good. Backside block there by Gertz.
Really good help there by Liam. We'd love to see them keep them on the perimeter, not allow them to work it inside. That's really where they have most of their success. They really haven't had that much success on the perimeter as Brantley drives in. Looks like it's off a Trinity defender, but Eagles will maintain possession.
Omaris Figueroa, as well as number 25, Zach Chiatti, will come into the game for Kennedy as well as Hill. Hill leading all scorers so far with 6 points. 3 of 4 from the field tonight. They go inside to Herbster. Herbster double teamed. Herbster will work on his defender. 3 now for Paul Stickles, no good.
Really good look there, just unable to convert. Paul normally a really good shooter from that corner, but just not his first shot tonight.
Great ball rotation. Another 3 there for number 13, Diego Fernandez, coming off the bench and lining up the perimeter.
Yeah, really good job working it around. getting that open man for the back on the backside for Trinity. Eagles need to do a better job of their scramble and rotating out to that shooter.
Quick full timeout here by Pensacola. We will step aside. .11 on the clock here for Pensacola. An obvious lid on the basket for both teams. Jacob Longo heavily pressured there by Chiatti. Koski off the backboard, good. His first field goal of the game. Chiatti now guarded by Koski. Fernandez will attack. Basket good, but a foul. A number of substitutions here for Coach Bell. Fike, Wilkerson, Wagner, Matney, as well as Blaze Conlon here for Pensacola. Rose now for the inbound. Rose now guarded by Wagner. Rose. Great follow there by Chiatti, the shortest man on the floor, getting up high and laying that off the glass.
Really good initial defense there by the Eagles, but again, failing to box out. It's going to lead to a open shot there by Trinity.
The mismatch down low there for Aaron Wagner. He takes advantage off the bench, and an easy two for him.
You can tell Wagner really wanted that ball, understanding the mismatch. Good IQ there from Aaron, and good use of it.
Fernandez, spin move, fading jumper, no good. Here is Matney now. This senior guard out of Connecticut. Conlon goes inside. Pass received by Wilkerson.
You can tell they're really targeting that mismatch here early, working it inside. Two of our wings already establishing their presence inside on that mismatch. Hope to see if we can do it again. As a help side block there from Blaze Conlon. Almost another turnover, but
loose ball collected by Wagner. Rebounds his own miss, and good. Just like that, an 8-2 run by the second unit of Pensacola. Just like that, it's a 7-point margin for the Eagles.
Yeah, I really like this energy coming in off the bench. Really like to see Colin, Jackson, good IQ players. Wagner coming in, able to stretch the floor. Stephen Fike providing that presence inside, and Blaze providing that scoring.
Fernandez, an attempt to rebound his own miss. He saves it to Rose. Fernandez, he'll go baseline, dumps it down to Figueroa, but a turnover. Great defensive stance here by Pensacola.
Yeah, definitely a little broken on the defensive end there, but good scramble there by our second unit Eagles coming in, getting that stop. Like I said, this energy off the bench is really the spark that we kind of need in this game.
Stephen Fike will swing it over to Wilkerson in the corner. He swings it to Matney. Matney will drive and kicks it to Conlon, but a turnover. Now Trinity Baptist possession in the game now. DJ Thompson for number 3, Ormeris Figueroa.
Good idea there from Jack, just maybe poor delivery on it. I'd love to see him slow down on that play. Or get a better pass.
Chiadi gets past Conlon easily. Wagner goes to Matney. Matney double team. He goes inside to Wilkerson. Wilkerson with the great ball fake, but can't finish the layup. And a quick foul there by Wagner.
Just a little quick, unable to slow down. We'd love to see Colin put that one up and in. Smart play with the ball fake, just unable to convert.
Great ball fake because the person in the corner was wide open, but Wilkerson was very close to the basket. Fernandez takes the elevator screen, dumps it down to Thompson. Wilkerson guarding Thompson. Ball rotated now back into the hands of Rose. Xavier Rose goes to Thompson. Thompson gets the defender in the air. Rose, his first triple of the game, good. And just like that, the spread is back to significant double digits. Wagner works on Thompson. Goes to Matney, back inside to Wagner. Conlon a triple. No good.
Good open look. We'd love to see Wagner maybe take one of those. Not really anyone guarding him that tightly. We'd love to see him just turn around with that little hook as Trinity responds with a quick three.
Another three there. That time, Thompson loads up and fires and finds the bottom of the barrel. This is the biggest lead of the game. 15 points is the spread. Wagner with the smaller Chiadi on him. He'll work inside. Inside hand good for Wagner, taking advantage of the mismatch, which is honestly quite obvious. He has 6 points off the bench. Fernandez, he'll work and kick corner. Chiadi responds with the triple, no good. I think, Tucker, we should go back to that mismatch. This time, Conlon the one being guarded. Almost like Fike didn't even see the defender. Fernandez guarding Wagner. No good on the basket, but a late foul there by the baseline official.
Yeah, it looks like that one's on Colin. Good ball rotation, maybe a little too far on that leak out pass there by Colin to Fike. Or Blaze, excuse me. And Fike just not recognizing the defense. We'd love to see a back cut there from Jack. Paint was wide open for an easy layup.
First free throw attempt good for Fernandez. He's coming off the bench and providing an immediate spark. He now has 7 points. Anderson out of the game now for number 30, Gavin Korth-Lauder. And Gertz and Koski back into the contest. Both starters with 3 points apiece. But they're going to need a little bit more of that to fight back into this deficit.
Yeah, definitely going to need some of that energy we saw coming in off the bench. We'd love to see that as Brantley gets blocked there, Trinity coming the other way. But like I said, that energy is really what gave us that little push there once that second unit came in.
Thompson, tough drive, no good. Collected by Gertz. And a deflection there by Chiadi. Xavier Rose out of the game for Spinelli. The Eagles trailing by 15. How did we get here, Tucker?
Just a lack of energy on that defensive end. Trinity came out with a lot of energy, out hustling us, out working us. As Wagner gets another bucket, that puts him up to 8 now.
Wagner providing offense in the spaces where the Eagles are normally expecting them, and Chiadi responds back with a great bucket. The Eagles now have numbers. Koski goes inside to Wilkerson. Wilkerson can't finish, nearly turned over. Koski picks up his dribble. Wagner, he's been the hot hand all night, and he draws the foul. Never seen this side of Wagner before, honestly.
Yeah, I was talking to him the other week, and he was telling me he used to be a really good three-point shooter, especially from that corner. Taking on a new role coming in here, not really being able to shoot the ball as effectively as maybe he'd like, but being able to come in and provide that spark off the bench. Really a lot of length he provides on the perimeter.
He has
providing
been
some defense.
Almost all the offense here. Has the most field goals here for Pensacola. More than half the field goals as he misses the second free throw attempt. Chiatti moves with the swiftness here. Spinelli will attack. Fourth Lauder will go to Fernandez. Fernandez back to Spinelli. Spinelli guarded here by Conlon. Step back jumper by Spinelli, no good. Wagner the rebound. Wagner has had the mismatch, but he turns it over. Fernandez in transition, goes up strong, and a foul. That one on Wilkerson. That is Wilkerson's second, and it will send Fernandez to the line to convert on 2 free throws. He had 2 big threes to spread the lead for Trinity tonight. First free throw attempt good for Fernandez.
Really good three-point shooter coming in off the bench, being able to space the floor, exactly what this Trinity team kind of needs. They have a lot of good slashers, a lot of good guys that can get to the rim really whenever they need. Not a lot of shooters, though, on this team. For Trinity, really doing exactly what he needs to, though, coming in off the bench.
Gertz goes to Wagner. Wagner draws the kick ball. Herbster will come into the game now for Wilkerson. And now Koski for the inbound. Wagner a triple. Good! Aaron Wagner coming off the bench and providing, dare I say, all the offense here for Pensacola with 11 points now.
Wagner playing really good here on the offensive end. Love to see him play just as well on that defensive end, provide some of that heart, some of that hustle on that defensive end, get some boards as Blaze gets one.
Fourth Lauder with a near knuckleball to the rim. They go inside to Herbster. Obvious mismatch. Can't cash in it at home. And is that a late foul call there by the baseline official? Yes, it is. I love the call there, but wasn't really expecting it as the ball clearly went off the rim and almost another possession nearby Trinity Baptist quickly.
I would think that would be like a cylinder foul, you know, as he comes down, unable to quite land as he would want to. Ref's always protecting the shooter, but this is maybe a little bit of trying to draw that offensive foul. Fernandez was just unable to allow Malachi to land, room to land, as Brantley gets a board here.
Goes to Conlon. Conlon, can he finish on the other side of the rim? No good. Hill the rebound. Eagles trailing by 14. Herbster unable to finish 2 free throws. And Conlon able to finish a second chance opportunity. That's a block there by Gertz, but the follow by Hill. Hill now with 8 points. The starter at the forward position. Noted also, Liam Gertz and Brantley Koski only combining now for 6 points. It's been all Aaron Wagner coming off the bench here for Pensacola. Herbster, who will work from the perimeter. Wagner goes to Conlon. Now 9 on their shot clock. They'll go inside to Koski. Koski spin move off the backboard, no good. Tapped out, now in the hands of Herbster. Herbster somehow gets it over to Koski and another turnover. Baseball pass to Fourth Lauder. He'll drive and loses possession off his knee. Then sloppy basketball, honestly, both ways. Neither team able to find it in the bucket. And both teams just turning it over like the ball isn't valuable.
Yeah, just not protecting the ball. Really, some careless turnovers, just lazy passes. Not really making the smart play.
Koski will hand it off to Wagner. Wagner, he'll take a jumper. That's no good. Rebound by Herbster. He'll lose possession. Spinelli will drive. Spinelli will kick it to Wagner. Great hands. Rather intended target there was Fernandez, but Wagner with a great deflection.
Yeah, something to note, I feel like I've been saying it a lot recently in the past few games. Great initial defense, but just failing to box out. You know, that second chance point is what's giving them really the lead. in these games recently, just good initial defense. As good defense, just better offensive play using the inside hand, left hand on the right side. It's a very tough layup, but good initial defense, just failing to box out, and that second chance point, like I've been preaching, is just really what's causing us to get down early in these games.
Wagner can't finish from long range. 2 substitutions here for Trinity Baptist. That's Aubrey Howard, and then number 5, Xavier Rose, the starting guard, coming to the game here for Pensacola. Now 2 minutes remaining in this half. Pensacola trailing by 17. Now Malachi Herbster will take his second trip to the free throw line, but unable to finish at either of those opportunities. A 1-on-1 free throw, though, now for the transfer from Maranatha Baptist. Good for Malachi Herbster. Cuts the deficit back to 16. Another free throw attempt, no good. Conlon, great hands, but possession now awarded to Trinity Baptist. A minute 55 remaining now. Rose will control it here, Tucker. Aubrey Howard rejected here by Gertz. Gertz with 3 rejections, but only 3 points to his name today.
Yeah, real quiet night from Liam. Not quite his usual self. Sure, he'll make the adjustment coming out in the second half, hopefully.
3 early in the shot clock there by Conlon. No good. Hill, he's been a hot hand. He'll go outside to Howard. Now Chiatti, jumper on the way, no good. Now 1 minute 17 remaining in regulation. Rather to half. Wagner leads all Eagle scorers, actually all scores with 11. Here's a 3 there by Conlon, no good.
Solid drive there and penetration by Wagner. Good look there by Blaze. Again, good initial defense, but failing to box out and get that rebound. Good board there by Malachi and good defense there by Liam.
That's the 4th block of the game there by Liam Gertz in his first half. That's a season high, actually. They go inside to Gertz. He's quickly double-teamed, though, and that's a turnover forced there by Xavier Rose.
Yeah, really solid on that defensive end, Xavier Rose is. Getting in passing lanes, getting in driving lanes. Really quick, really long. Really like him at the point guard position for this Trinity Baptist team.
Great attention here by first-year coach Nate DeLeon on Liam Gertz. He's doing a great job making sure he's getting no offensive touches. Great stunt there. The fake double, I almost like to call it, by Gertz, and it forces the turnover. Traveling violation there by Trinity Baptist. And here's Koski. Now, 20 seconds remaining for the Eagles to put a bucket in. Koski goes to Conlon. Inside to Herbster, but no good. Here is Gertz now for the inbound. Koski will take a triple. No good. Herbster, the quick rebound, and put back good.
Bringing the deficit just to 15 before the half.
Jumper no good for Trinity Baptist, but they have a substantial lead at the half's conclusion. 39-24, despite not scoring in the past 3 minutes. The Eagles win now 24. Aaron Wagner with 11 points off the bench. But other than that, the Eagles aren't able to find any offense here, Tucker.
Unable to really work it around, get the shots we want, shots we normally look for, and Liam and Blaze doing a really good job. Trinity is that of closing out on Liam hard, really denying him, especially one pass away, and working hard on Blaze.
Do not go too far. More basketball when we come back. But until then, please enjoy some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College. Thank you.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Attention, we have a lost credit card belonging to Eden Belial or Belisel. Eden Belial, please come to the score table as soon as possible. Thank you.
20 more minutes of basketball here in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hello, once again, I'm Alvin Chapman. Alongside me, Tucker McLean. Tucker, it's been all Trinity Baptist in that first half. 41% from long range in that first half. 24-39 is the score as they come out in a 2-3 zone.
Definitely looking to see if we can shoot, looking to prove that we can shoot. Eagles really need to, PCC Eagles that is, really need to come out and show that they can do exactly what they need to from behind the perimeter as Liam opens the quarter up with a deep three. Already doubling his score from the first half, now with 6.
Gertz, a great defensive half as far as blocks. 4 halves. Rose, the lob. He finishes high at the rim. Great assist there, putting that ball only where Rose could have gotten it. Conlon open corner triple, good.
Back-to-back threes there for the Eagles to start the quarter. Really liking how 2 of our better scorers in previous games come out, establish themselves on this offensive half early in the second, bringing this deficit down to only 11.
Rose, guarded now by Koski, takes a screen from Anderson. Rose will get downhill and kick corner to Ian Kennedy, triple good. Great response back to the 2 triples provided by Pensacola Christian College. Ian Kennedy. Another 3, Gertz, just out of the rim. Beautiful follow there by Herbster. Koski will go baseline. Drop down to Gertz. Gertz triple teamed. Will go up strong instead and finishes high over the rim.
Really
Liam
good
Gertz.
patience and persistence there by Liam on the inside. Good offensive board there by Malachi. And Brantley working it around, getting it back inside so that we can get those points inside, establishing that we're not just relying on the 3, but that we can also work it inside. Really good scoring here early by the Eagles. Looks like Jason Bell, Coach Bell that is, made a really good push to get points on the board on the offensive end. PCC really needs to do a better job of closing out on that shooter. We can see who the only one really lighting it up from behind the perimeter is for them. That's number 10. Really need to do a better job of closing out on him, maybe denying him one pass away from the ball. Just staying a little closer attached to him than everyone else.
Great pump fake there by Wilkerson. Mid-range jumper, good.
Really good combined effort here so far by the Eagles. Really, everyone's getting a touch of the ball. Everyone's getting it inside, scoring. Really a lot better than last half when it was only Wagner coming in off the bench. I really like it so far here in the second half.
A stop would be pivotal to turn this thing around. Ian Kennedy will swing it over to number 1, Jaquez Anderson. Kennedy has 2 threes so far in this game. Spinelli. He'll drive, throw up a shot, and somehow finishes. Eyes weren't even at the rim, but lays it off the glass, accurately on the square, and gets it done. Koski jumper. Anything he can do, Spinelli, Koski just did better. The Eagles firing on all cylinders offensively here.
Really good IQ there by Brantley, understanding that if they go under the screen to put it up, even if it is a mid-range, using the glass for protection.
Cutting Koski. Backboard, no good. The side of the backboard, that ball landed.
Yeah, maybe not coming out of his hands exactly how he would have liked it, but still a good attempt there by the Eagles. Only a 13-point deficit. Would really love a stop here on this defensive end. Good block there by Malachi.
Ball somehow got to the hands of Hill, but Malachi Herbster with the rejection. He had 2 of those in that first half. Gertz, too easy. Works inside, only had 3 points in that first half. Now he has 9, 7.5. Full timeout called there by Coach Jason Bell. We will step aside. welcome back fans after the full timeout taken by Coach Jason Bell. Just to organize some things on the defensive side. A lot of scrappiness played by the Eagles. Kennedy comes off the screen and fires, no good. Bit of a heat check there, but the Eagles come back the other way there, Tucker.
Definitely, really making that adjustment on defense in that timeout. Doing a good job, closing out hard on him, making it a tough contested shot. Had to fade from the 3 in the corner.
Rose will find Anderson, and he'll fire a 3. Front of the rim, Pensacola possession. Eagles now trailing by 11. Trailed by as much as 18 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. And the scoring has been a bit even here. They break the press with ease. Here's Wilkerson. Picks up his dribble. And a foul there by Kennedy. So far, the Eagles outscoring Trinity Baptist in this half, 14-10. Chipping away at this lead bit by bit. Now only trailing by 11, Tucker.
Doing a really good job of working it not just around the perimeter, but also inside, as we see there, trying to work it into Blaze. Good hand there by Rose, though. Really good job of penetrating, though, getting the shots we want. If we can't get it inside, then we're going to find it outside.
Xavier Rose, a very solid guard, especially in the South region. He'll get the breakaway. Only Koski to beat him. Blows the transition layup. Blows the second attempt. The third, a basket and one. Third time is the charm in order for the baseline official to grant him the foul. That one a bit of miscommunication. We saw Koski going back door off the overplay of Rose, but he throws it to the spot he was initially at. And that pushes the lead to 13, 14 possibly, if converting this free throw. And honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Xavier Rhodes gets enough credit of how much of a good guard he is, especially in the South region.
Definitely. I was really thinking about that before the game started. I really like how he plays. I really like his vision on the court. Really good, really solid point guard that is.
Scooping layup, no good, but the tap back good for Malachi Herbster, doing a great job on the offensive glass there. His third offensive rebound on the night. Give him a total of 7 on the game. Kennedy, guarded by Wilkerson, dumped it down the hill. Backside block there by Wilkerson. And he also pushes the pace the other direction. A basket here can cut the deficit to 10. Pass thrown away there. A number of substitutions here for Pensacola. Trevor Longo makes an appearance in the game. Titus Anderson as well as Aaron Wagner. Here is Rose. Rose will drive. Rose will kick to Spinelli in the corner. Spinelli, jumper, no good. Rebounds his own miss. He'll dump it down to Rose. Rose spins off of Longo and loses the handle. Now just under 14 minutes of play remaining in this half. Wagner still leads all scorers with the terrific performance he had in the first. As a foul there. Koski being the screener gives him not a fresh 20, but 22 seconds on the game clock. Fernandez will come back into the game. He had a big first half as well coming off the bench, being very effective from long range, 10 points. He's the leading scorer as well for Trinity Baptist. Gertz goes to Koski. Gertz by himself, behind the back layup, good.
Really good vision there by Wagner, seeing that Liam is wide open. A little miscommunication from Trinity, leaving Liam wide open so close to the basket. Wagner with his height and length being able to deliver that pass perfectly.
Spinelli's shot, no good. Rebound by Wagner. Wagner goes to Longo. Longo picks up his dribble, guarded now by Hill. Wagner works on Rose, loses his dribble. Fernando ahead of the pack, lays it up for two. The Eagles continue to trail by 12. They go inside to Gertz. Gertz, double teamed, fading jumper, one hand, no good. Would have been impressive to see that shot go down. Spinelli goes baseline to Fernandez, no good. Kept alive by Gertz, rebounded though by Koski. Baseball pass. Wagner a triple, good! Wagner continues to lead all scorers, only playing 10 minutes in that first half. 5 of 8 from the field along with 14 points. Rather 6 of 9 from the field along with 14 points to his name. That's a career high, at least at Pensacola. He had a career high of 17 at Spurgeon College when he played a year there. 3rd leading scorer as far as averages go.
Wagner doing a good job tonight, bringing this lead, this deficit that is, back to within 9. Really good defense there by Titus, though.
Trevor Longo, actually.
Oh, Trevor, my bad. Couldn't see quite as clearly.
Koski drive, opposite hand on the left side, no good, but Anderson stepped out of bounds on that attempt. Eagles now trail by single digits, 9. Paul Stickles will come into the game now for Brantley Koski, Trevor Longo, Liam Gertz, Wagner, Stickles, as well as Titus Anderson, the 5 for Pensacola. Wagner goes into the chest of his defender. And just like that, Wagner leads all scorers with 16 points. The Eagles continue to feed the hot hand. They trail by 7. We'll step aside. Trinity Baptist gets into the half-court setting. Chiatti swings it to Rose. Fernandez goes to Hill inside, guarded by Longo. Anderson, an attempt to hand it off to Fernandez. A great off-ball defense by Paul Stickles. Now 7 on the shot clock. Fernandez gets past Stickles. Fernandez fouled very hard, actually. That time by Paul Stickles. That one is his first at the night. Paul Stickles does a lot of things very well. Had 7 rebounds in the away game against Huntington College.
Yeah, Paul providing some really good energy, a good spark off that bench. Really like the minutes he plays as a freshman coming in, getting this experience. As Blaze comes in for Liam, getting Liam some rest here. Looking probably only a minute or 2 before Liam comes back in.
Paul Stickles with a strong rebound and will lead the charge here. Eagles trailing now by 9, rather 8. Wagner will attack, finds a cutting Anderson. Don't think that pass was intended to him. Anderson snatches that one out of the air. But a foul here on number 13, Diego Fernandez. Longo for the inbound. Gets it to the hot hand, Wagner. Stickles picks up his dribble and nearly turns it over. I'm not a really big fan of people, especially on the perimeter, taking one dribble and picking it up. Nearly a waste of dribbling the ball there.
Exactly what I was going to say. It's a waste of dribble, really unnecessary. Even when you're coming down in transition, understanding just you don't have to pick up your dribble. You can keep it, kind of just probe and see what the offense or what the defense gives you. A little bit of a forced shot late there in the shot clock. Hoping to get another stop here on this defensive end.
The Eagles avoided the shot clock violation, but no basket. Rose attacks on Conlon, no good. Chiatti, 5'9", works over top of Longo and gets the putback layup. Zach Chiatti now with 10 points. And another turnover. Fernandez will head the other way. He has Anderson behind the back pass. Altering layup, no good. Figueroa sent back there by Conlon. Now the Eagles trail by 10 with 9:51 remaining. Korth Lauder will come into the game as well for Anderson. Fernandez goes to Korth Lauder. He'll attack on Longo. Layup up, no good. Follows his miss. Paul Stickles with the great rebound. 2 strong rebounds on the defensive side for him.
Doing really good at boxing out, tracking that ball down and really bringing it in. Getting fouled there. Really love these minutes by the freshman.
Paul Stickles. They go to Wagner. Stickles takes the double screen. They go to Wagner. He'll attack and find Anderson. Quick fire for him. No good. Actually, he gets the shooter's roll. I need to just watch the ball go through the rim or off target before I call it off the cylinder. But Anderson gets a much-needed 3 here for Pensacola. Now we trail by 7. And just like that, Rose pushes the deficit back to 9.
Loving this back and forth action here by the Eagles of Trinity and Pensacola, that is. Coming in, making it a really intense game already. Even though we're down by 9, we're really pushing for this lead, trying to chip away, make a real good push in this last 9 minutes.
Wagner now with 8 seconds. Wagner drives but is fouled. And Wagner a chance to set a career high tonight. He's already set a career high as far as field goal percentage. He is 6 of 9 from the field, 67%. When he had a career high of 17 points against Union College in Nebraska, he went 7 of 17 from the field. Gertz will come back into the game here for Trevor Longo. Great minutes by him. Doing a great job doing a lot of things that won't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, good job, Trevor, being able to step up and come in tonight.
Wagner now ties his career high, and a quick turnover here by Trinity Baptist. Very good job by the Eagles. Doing well without Liam Gertz in the game. Liam Gertz getting checked out at the 10-minute mark, getting adequate rest before going back in and probably be playing the duration of the game since he has no fouls either. Anderson will go inside the Conlon, but that's a turnover. Conlon will get it back. Conlon will attack, misses the layup, had a wide open Anderson on the low block. Rose will attack on Gertz. Rose all the way to the basket. He'll get the whistle, but not the foul. That will send Xavier Rose to the free throw line to convert on 2 free throws. Rose, a junior, very solid guard here for Trinity Baptist, averaging 14 points per contest. Now Colin Wilkerson will come back to the table as well. First free throw, no good. for Xavier Rose. And that is Conlon that will come out of the contest here for Wilkerson. Rose, free throw. He splits the pair. And a 30-second timeout called by Trinity Baptist, who will step aside, rather a full timeout, but we will continue to step aside. Eight minutes and 3 seconds remaining in regulation. Paul Stickles and Liam Gertz will work the ball up the floor. Gertz with 11 points. Aaron Wagner with 17. And an illegal screen set by Colin Wilkerson. That comes at a pivotal moment. It is super important, especially on off-ball screens, to remain stationary.
Yeah, they were looking for that elevator screen, maybe just a little late on closing that elevator door per se. But can't really be upset. It's a risky play to run. Any elevator set is. You always run the risk of getting that offensive foul called.
Figueroa with the easy deuce inside. Great cut to the basket as well. Stickles picks up his dribble. Wilkerson, great pump fake, mid-range jumper on the way, no good. Strong rebound there by Stickles, but loses possession. Chiatti in transition, rises to the occasion but can't finish. Second opportunity, no. Fernandez, guarded by Stickles. Fernandez will attack, no good. Rebound by Gertz. Wagner, he'll work inside. Shot off the backboard. Side of the backboard, that is. Chiatti will swing it to Fernandez. Jumper on the way, no good. Anderson, the long rebound. Gets it up ahead to Wilkerson, and his eyes weren't even on the ball. That's very unfortunate. The potential of that play was very promising to bring this deficit back to single digits. Figueroa guarded now by Wagner. He'll spin off of Wagner. To the basket he goes, and he'll finishes. 2 back-to-back field goals for Amaris Figueroa. Pushes the deficit to 13. Anderson. Jumper good.
Good confidence there by Titus, dribbling into it, realizing that no one's stepping up, so hey, why not take it?
And a carrying violation called by the baseline official. Koski will come into the game for Titus Anderson, the guy who hit the last jump shot. Koski open in the 3. Corner. Open for a 3. Koski knocks down the first. Triple from downtown. Koski, a very efficient three-point shooter. Just doesn't shoot it too much. but teams can easily get mistaken, thinking that he's incapable of knocking that shot from downtown.
Yeah, it's definitely not his first option or maybe even second option. He likes to drive, he likes to kick. Really getting to the rim, that's really his way of playing. But he's a really good catch and shoot player when he plays off the ball, because there's a missed three there by Colin. But same mentality that Brantley has as Titus, of just the, hey, you're leaving me open, why not shoot it? Prove you can make it, you know?
On the way, no good. My bad for cutting you off as well there, Tucker. But here's the Eagles now with 5 minutes even remaining. Koski, he'll work inside. Great pump fake. Not a good finish. Gertz keeps it alive. Gertz, the loose ball. Gertz gets to it, and I believe he does call a timeout. Very smart play there by Liam Gertz, getting the possession, quickly calling the timeout. A full timeout for Pensacola, and we'll step aside. "17 seconds on the shot clock. 4:45 on the game clock. Wagner, a three, and that's a career high for him. Aaron Wagner coming into the game off the bench, being everything Pensacola needs to chip away at this margin. Chiatti drives, rejection but a block. Rather a foul. That one on Conlon. Great defensive effort, but it draws the whistle from the baseline official.
His first of the
Looks
night.
like that one was actually on Liam. Maybe Liam reaching in on that help side. Good block there by Conlon nonetheless.
That will send Hill to the table as well. Chiatti first free throw, no good. Fourth Lauder will come out of the game here for the Eagles. Trinity Baptist, a 56% free throw shooting team on the season. Zach Chiatti goes 1 of 2 from the line. Eagles trailing now by 6. We mentioned trailed by as much as 18. Gertz impeding his will. Race away that basket. A traveling violation called by the far side official.
Liam talking to the ref after that play, accepting it, maybe sliding his pivot foot before the turn. Understanding it's a tough call, but it's the right call.
Koski. Inside hand, basket no good. Strong rebound attempt there by Gertz. Doing a great job doing the dirty work on the glass. And he'll go to the line to try to cut the deficit
to the free throw
to
line.
3
shooting
and manageable.
2 shots. Liam
Rather 4 and
Gertz.
manageable.
Liam definitely not getting the looks he may want out on the perimeter. Trinity doing a really good job on him. But they can't stop him from crashing the glass and getting those rebounds. Doing a really good job here in the second half of that.
Gertz now with 10 and a half. 1 of 2 from the line. Cuts the deficit now to 5 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining on the game clock. Rose will circle around the perimeter. Swings it over to Fernandez. Fernandez dumps it down to Hill. Great paint touch to get a wide open man. Hill, he now has 10.
Yeah, saying when coaching a team is helping the helper. Eagles Pensacola that is failing to slide over and help that secondary help defender, being that third layer of help so that they don't get that wide open two-pointer. Blaze stepping in for a one dribble pull-up, draining it, keeping this deficit just within 5.
5 in reachable. Beautiful job there by Blaze Conlon, not settling for the corner 3 despite it being wide open. The corner 3 was a good shot, but the dribble pull-up was a better shot. Rose, drive and kick, no good, since he stepped out of bounds. We're seeing Coach DeLeon asking for the push-off call there by Conlon. Not rewarded by the official, but Conlon should definitely be careful playing with his hands. Playing with his feet instead of his hands on the defensive side.
It has been a physical game both ways, as expected in region play. But it's kind of late in the game to maybe beg for a call like that, especially when they've been consistently not calling it either way.
Koski once again gets to the basket, using that right hand on the left side. I'm not going to lie to you, Koski, not Koski, but Tucker, just for protection of the ball and maybe an opportunity to get to the rim a bit quicker, should Koski try to finish with that left hand instead of trying to finish with the right side on the opposite side of the ball?
I think it varies on situation. I think there's a lot of times where Brantley has that quick first step and that secondary defender is coming over, so that right hand is a little quicker, especially when his primary defender has reach on him. But in certain situations when it is in isolation, maybe that left hand does work.
1 of 2 from the line. The shortest deficit of the game, now 4 points for the Eagles. Rose guarded by Koski. He gets downhill, gets a paint touch as well. Fernandez in the game. Catches the ball. He has 13 off the bench. Takes a screen from Hill. Goes to Rose. Rose goes corner to Spinelli. Spinelli, runner good. Jay Spinelli now with 7. Eagles trailing now by 4. Wide open, Conlon. A quick bucket, and I believe a timeout called by Coach Jason Bell. Let's hear it from the official here. That's a full timeout here for Coach Jason Bell, now down by 4 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Conlon with another basket. Give him now 7 for the quarter, 9 on the game. 1 more full timeout allotted here for Coach Bell with 2 minutes remaining. We'll be back after the short intermission. Two minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game. Wagner, Koski, Wilkerson, Conlon, and Gertz the 5 for Pensacola. Fernandez, Rose, Spinelli, Kennedy the shooter, as well as Hill, the 5 for Trinity Baptist. Fernandez gets the screen from Hill. Fernandez gets downhill and retracts. And Kennedy, a traveling violation, very costly for Trinity Baptist. Now the Eagles trying to get within a manageable striking distance. Cut the deficit here. Pinned down screen rather. Layup no good. Conlon the follow. The follow no good. Kept alive though by Conlon. Wagner skips it over to Wilkerson. Koski gets past his defender. Works it to Conlon. Conlon goes to Wilkerson. Now 7 on the shot clock. Wilkerson goes inside to Gertz. Gertz, quick turn and a finish.
Really smart play there by Colin. Real understanding that the shot clock was down, but Liam's defender was not in the best position. Faking the shot, the quick pass to Liam as Xavier Rose gets a quick bucket that is, on the other end.
Rose wasted no time getting to the basket, knowing that no one on the floor can stop him going downhill. Wagner! Aaron Wagner with the triple! A career night for him! Wow! Aaron Wagner playing phenomenal. His 4th 3 of the contest. Unbelievable play here, Tucker.
Really great contested 3 there by Aaron Wagner in the corner. Jason Bell, Coach Bell that is, taking his last time out of the game. Unfortunately, no more timeouts, but just a minute left to play, bringing the game within 1. Really clutch, really great 3 there by Aaron Wagner.
Aaron Wagner with 3 threes in the half, 12 in the half, 23. This is a career high for him. What efficient shooting coming off the bench. And having that next man mentality with Lucas Hernandez, our normal 3-point shooter, out of the game.
Yeah, really great job by Aaron Wagner coming in, being able to step up, being able to hit these threes. Last year, really unable to find that shooting stroke from behind the line. This year, being able to come in, step up big, especially tonight, finding it just at the right moment. Heavily contested 3, as we see on the screen. Just buries it with the best confidence in the world. Love to see it.
Eagles down by 1 against Trinity Baptist. Their 2nd road game in a row. They lost the other night against Southeastern Baptist, 85-73. Here's Fernandez guarded by Wagner. Pensacola trailing by 1. Wagner on ball and a foul. The Eagles do have a foul to give here.
Aaron Wagner.
Actually, they don't. Apparently they do. Now 16 fouls for Pensacola, 21 on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock. They go to Rose. Rose with the quick basket the last time. He goes back downhill. Fernandez guarded by Wagner. And a foul there on Koski.
Fouls on Eagles.
That situation is good and bad in this situation, Tucker, because you send them to the line and force them to stretch the lead with the time stopped. But you had 11 on the shot clock, so it was a situation where you could have got a stop and quickly with momentum stretch the lead, or to even tie it or get the lead.
Yeah, you love and hate it. Unfortunately, going to the line, shooting 1-and-1. Makes the first. Good thing is, though, if he makes the second, they're only up by 3. We can look to get a good shot from behind the arc. Probably looking to Wagner on this end. Wagner or Liam is what I would assume.
Coach Bell with no timeouts. They go to Conlon. Inside to Gertz. Koski will drive baseline. Blocked, but a foul.
Maybe a little bit on the body there. It was all ball up top, but just a little body, maybe on the hip. Good call there by the ref, sending Brantley to the line. Hopefully he can score.
Tucker, what do you do here if you're Pensacola? Are you making one and missing one intentionally to force the possession, a promised offensive possession here for the Eagles? Or are you making both and then heading the other direction and hoping that the Trinity Baptist Eagles don't try to waste time here with no shot clock? First free throw miss here for Koski. Now you just have to make one.
Yeah, no, I would have said try and make both. Try and cut this lead as much as we can so then we don't have to shoot a three in the last seconds. Just get downhill, beat them off the dribble.
Next free throw, no good. Koski misses them both. That may be costly here for Koski. And a foul here by Wilkerson. That one on Zach Chiatti. And he can put this game out of reach here for Pensacola. We mentioned already Coach Bell with no more timeout, and Trinity Baptist with 2 fulls and a 30. Zach Chiatti, first free throw attempt. We mentioned how bad Trinity Baptist has been shooting from the free throw line as a team. 51% from the charity stripe this year.
Yeah, they're not the best team from that charity stripe, but late here in this game, Chiatti makes both. Really clutch from him, putting it at 5. 5-point lead. Just a bit out of reach. But nothing is impossible yet. Still 18 seconds left on the clock. Quick three, maybe a transition bucket, maybe force overtime.
Conlon has to shoot quickly here. Scooping layup is good. The Eagles need a steal. Can they get it? No, they don't. Hill on the other side will look to waste the clock out. 10 seconds remaining. The Eagles now down by 3. This sends Hill to the line.
Eagles number 25.
Hill, he's had a career night, especially in that first half. 8 points, 10 points total. But to mention this, he is a 63% free throw shooter on the year. Rather, 66% from the line. He misses! The Eagles with no timeout have to go quickly here. They go to Wagner. Wagner needs to drive, and a foul. Honestly, this is the best situation here for Wagner. And a full timeout here taken by Trinity Baptist. We're going to stay here. Honestly, this foul is the best situation here for Trinity Baptist because it takes away the opportunity to get a 3. It puts Wagner on the line to shoot 2 free throws. So what it does is that it promises the Eagles that they'll at least have a 1-point deficit, but it also promises the fact that Trinity Baptist will still have the lead despite the 3 points available at the line.
Yeah, if you're Pensacola, you really want to try and make this first one, miss the second one, kick it out for a quick shot.
Oh yeah, now you have no other choice but to do that. You have to make the first one though. That's important. You have to make the first one. Second one is an option here. You see Coach Bell making a lot of substitutions here, trying to put some more bigger guys in. We see Good News Akinafoa, the 7-foot Nigerian man, on the floor here for Pensacola. That's a tall guy right there. Hopefully he can get a rebound if possible. It almost seems like the Eagles are going to go with that option here to possibly make the first and miss the second. We put Wagner on the line. Let's see what he can do at the free throw line. What a night he's had. 23 points, a career high.
Really great night here by Aaron Wagner, especially coming in off the bench. You know, dropping 20 points in and of itself is impressive, but doing it off the bench,
yes,
it's quite crazy. Really good night here for Aaron.
Especially when we've seen a guy like Wagner struggle here and there. First free throw, good for Wagner. We have Good News in the game. We have Liam Gertz in the game. We have Stephen Fike, a really good shooter. Let's see what we do here with 4 minutes on the game clock. No good, tipped up by Gertz. The opportunity was there. And a strong rebound by the guard, Ian Kennedy. He goes up among the trees. Good News Akinafoa comes out of the game now. Here for Brantley Koski. Longo and Koski now to the table here. Free throw, no good. The first one. Pensacola now with no timeouts. You might have to get lucky here, Tucker.
Yeah, definitely going to have to be a quick shot. Make or miss. Going to have to be a quick inbound or a quick shot. People all over the arena on their feet. Really looking to see maybe a miracle here in the nest.
Second attempt up, good. A three would win it. They get it to Koski. Koski gets it up to Wagner. Shot, no good. A lot of contact. And that's how it ends. A lot of contact on that last attempt. No foul, no whistle. And just like that, Trinity Baptist gets their first win on their 5-game away stretch.
Yeah, really good job by Trinity being able to come in here and really provide that energy in the first half. Pensacola doing a good job of trying to match that energy in the second half, really coming back from that deficit, only losing by 3, outscoring them in the second half. Really love to see it from the Eagles, proving that we can score the ball inside and out, get what we want when we work the system and play with that energy that we need.
Aaron Wagner, a name that can't go unmentioned here tonight. 23 points. That's a career high for him coming off the bench here for Pensacola. Not needing to warm up or get a couple shots. Come in, takes advantage of his shot inside, and knocks it down from outside as well.
Yeah, identifying the mismatches in the first half, getting him hot, then coming into the second half, finding that 3-point stroke, really doing a good job of doing exactly what he needs.
Tucker, great match we've seen so far. The Eagles nearly overcome an 18-point deficit, but fall to Trinity Baptist 76-73. Tomorrow we face against LaGrange College, a Division III school out of the Coastal Continental College Conference. But until then, this is Alvin Chapman alongside with Tucker McClain, and we will see you tomorrow.